on this homepage.
There's nothing?
No.
Alright.
Okay, I
It's
gotta
loading.
read. I
I'm
feel
so
a
excited.
fool prodding me as I lie in bed. Disgruntled, I turned over, trying my best to ignore it. However, the prodding does not stop. I slowly opened my eyes to see who was disturbing my sleep. Come at it, Kira! Get up! No! Alright.
I get to hear your voice before I see the character.
I let out a loud yawn and slowly stretched myself out. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be me. Shit. The muscle on my shoulder.
Wait. Can you do that voice for your character and hyper masculine voice for the girl?
Sure, perfect. Good idea. The knots and muscles in my shoulder unwind slowly. What does my cute assistant want today?
No, that's still you, I think.
Fuck! Shut up! It's not me! They want to see you at headquarters today. Headquarters does, eh? It'll just be a quick check on my current status. Due to a couple of incidents where I just so happened to get distracted by... Yeah, I have decided someone to keep me on track. That person was Kimiko. It's hard to believe, but we've been together for years. Hurry up! Get dressed already! Alright! Hey, not in front of me! But you're my
Wait.
assistant, right?
Make sure you quick save before each option.
You really are
Back, you never
shameless.
know.
On the plus side, it's fun to tease Kimiko. And she's quite attractive, too, I must say. Pumping all the right places. She'll give in to my charms one day, I'm sure.
Man, if these were actual people, this would be, like, horrific.
You're adorable when you get angry like
Hang on,
that.
no. If someone, like, actually, like, thought that about an assistant, like...
There you go
in that
again.
manner, too. Not just like, oh, I think my assistant is attractive.
But
They're like, she's attractive in all the right places.
there you go again, saying things like that. Wait, I think I am so messing up these voices. Anyway, what's for breakfast? I cooked it a long time ago. Why don't we prepare some more right now? Akira, we don't have time for that. There's always time to have something to eat. She walks out of the room for a moment. Kamiko? She comes back with a plate. You can have burnt toast then, my bad. Two dark slabs which resemble charcoal more than food. That's my narrator voice. Are presented before me.
Why is she sticking out her tongue?
This should be enough for you to start your day. It's like, well, you know when you go to suck someone's cock?
Hang on, no. From now on, she's sticking out her tongue. You have to use her voice while you're sticking out your tongue.
Okay. I'm not eating charcoal. I had a thought notice. You mean you burned your toast and you're giving it to me? Kamiko can be a little sadist when she wants to be. Alright! I take the plate from her and shovel the burnt toast into my mouth. Okay, you're supposed to actually eat. Oh wait, she doesn't have her tongue out. Wait, I have to do it like I'm shocked. Okay, you weren't actually supposed to eat it. Ignoring her, I continue to chew on it. With great effort, I managed to swallow it. Not the worst meal I've had, actually. You really are something else, Akira. One more thing like
Can we
that.
stop for a moment here?
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether to be glad you're still living with your parents or sorry for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because on one hand, you don't like the whole college you're going to doesn't have to listen to you. But on the other hand, your parents are like.
Yeah. Yeah.
One moment.
I guess I'll just keep going, even though he clearly does not want me to keep going. One more thing thing like that, I really am going to register a complaint. Well, a complaint would really be a problem for me. She never actually seems to go through with it. When she actually does, it will probably catch me completely off guard. Excuse me. Hey, I'm an agent on it. Oh wait, yeah. Hey, I'm an agent on it. What's a little burnt toast compared to the things we face every day? She just shakes her head. Well, you better hurry up then, or I'm leaving without ya. But why would you leave without me?
Alright, hang on.
Yeah.
Roll call. Okay. Do the girl in Bane voice, and the guy as Morgan Freeman.
Okay, because I'm such an expert.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Do the guy as Jeb Bush.
Yeah, I don't know what that sounds like.
Okay, fine. Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I don't know what that sounds like.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I do. I just have no idea how to do
Dude,
that.
okay, Barack Obama.
Okay, sure. I can attempt that terribly. Okay. You would have to bring me along if you want to begin your report. Kamiko just shakes her
That's
head.
the wrong character.
Shut up. Just hurry up. Okay. It's a fairly long walk to headquarters from where we are. I like to take my time too, much to Kamiko's regret. She's practically dragging me towards it. Come on, hurry up. We're going to be running late. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope.
Alright, then do every voice in perfect monotone.
I don't really mind if we do. That's the kind of attitude that you landed in me in this mess. Am I really so much of a burden? I gotta do the narration with some... I just give a shrug. Oh well, like it or not, this is me. Well, you can always work on improving your flaws as a person. I'm just the meh emoji, okay? It's very important, Akira. Alright, I'll do that later. Maybe. Procrastination is another flaw you need to work on. I'll do it eventually. She just sighs. Maybe I should change the topic. So, has there been any major incursions lately? None reported yet. It's been an unusually quiet week.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait. Hang on. This is a visual. I need to look this up. Hang on. Sakura agent choices? Are there any
No,
choices to
Jack.
make
This
in
is Left Click Simulator. Oh, jeez.
Alright, there are 30 choices in the game.
And I'm gonna play it like I'm a homosexual. Moving on. Maybe they finally took the hint and stayed in whatever weird dimension they call home. I swear I hate dealing with extra dimensionals. Then why did you choose this job? Free trips around the world. And the possibility of meeting many women! Sorry, I felt like that one I had to get a little off topic. Your face is getting perverted again. I know exactly what you're thinking. Tell me then. Why should I tell you when we already both know? Kimoko, well, she obviously has a bit of obstruction to my little side adventures. She's fun company to have around, even when I'm not sneaking a glance at her thoughts. It was thighs, but I changed it to thoughts because it made me feel like less of a pervert. No matter what way I hit on her.
Wait, hang on. Can you change the dialogue so this guy is like genuinely like really impressed with this girl, like not like physically, but like thinks like she's like the best secret agent like ever.
I'm gonna read it. No matter what way I compliment her, she just never accepts it. I have a good mind to put in a bad word for you. But you have a good mind. A hard-working one, just like me.
It took a while to load, so it said, "Do not drag me down into the depths of your pervert."
Do not drag me down to the depths of your thoughts. Ha ha ha! Try and stop me. She gets all pouty at me. You're getting a formal complaint from me. Okay, I'll reel it in. Unfortunately, I'm on a tight leash at the moment.
Wait, don't change the way that she says anything though. Just change it so the guy is not a complete asshole.
Kamiko seems to be tolerant most of my teasing, but I actually am worried that she might file a formal complaint about my behavior. My one saving grace is that I perform really well on the field despite getting distracted fairly easily. We should be arriving at headquarters soon anyway. You remember the way, right? Of course I do! We pass through the shopping district, take a right past the park, and enter through the back door of what appears to be an abandoned factory. As soon as we slip through the secret entrance, we hear alarms going off.
Wait.
That was not a sexual metaphor.
Did you see in the background of the previous scene? There was a store called Pasta Noir.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This seems to be some commotion around here. There are people hurrying all over the place. This looks completely empty to me. There is not a single person in this hallway. Looks like we'll have to worry about your interview later. There must be an incursion happening right now. If it's just an incursion, there wouldn't be this many people panicking. Whatever this is, it appears to be on a much bigger scale. Let's head to the briefing room now. Agreed. Now's not a good time to be silly then. This sounds like it's all fairly serious. Arriving at the briefing room, I see multiple incursions on the city map. In fact, more and more of them are popping up right now. So many. No wonder.
Wow, look at all of them in this blank room.
No wonder it's been so quiet.
Nothing in it. There's a table and flowers.
Perfect setting to bang out some homework. Yeah, I cannot help but frown. More and more dots on the map appears as nobody looks at it. Keep this invasion secret is going to be pretty hard. There are invasions at these locations! The species is an entangler class entity! Oh no! Not space squids again!
Oh,
They're like a ball of tentacles which molest any girl unfortunate enough to get near them. Damn those aliens coming in and molesting our Earth women! Nasty little thing.
holy shit.
Quite frankly, you should at least buy a girl dinner before you get to stuff like that. So I guess we better go out and deal with these incursions. Well, someone has to do it. Kimiko looks determined today. Alright. This is peak hour, but we've managed to evacuate everyone from here.
You'd think these characters are living in a hentai. It's what the fuck?
Entanglers usually come out at night, so this is the only time we'll be able to hunt them down. I take a moment to check my gun. It should be high enough caliber to put these damn squids to rest. Are you ready, Kimoko? Ready! Unfortunately, these slippery little creatures don't usually come out of their hiding places. Usually they see a woman. So for better or worse, we have to use Kimoko as bait. Sorry about this. The mere idea of having those things touch you is disgusting to me. It's okay, Akira. I knew full well what I would have to go through when I joined the agency, so don't worry. We'll lure them out with no trouble.
Wait. So this is an agency that stops tentacle monster attacks. And they hire women so that they will get molested by tentacle monsters.
Wait, so she willingly was like, "Oh, I really hope I get a job here."
All right. Here's so what are the requirements for this job? Oh, you're gonna have to learn how to shoot. You're gonna have to be stealthy. You're gonna have to be able to operate at the dead of night.
And get fucked by squid monsters.
Oh, also, you're gonna be molested by squids on a regular basis.
I can only hope we do.
And she still signed up.
I know you hate entanglers, but we have to do our best today, okay? I know. Well, I dispose of these guys by myself without much trouble. It's kind of nice to have an assistant to help out with it. Alright, are you ready? She nods with determination. Also slowly, she walks out into the open. For a few minutes, nothing seems to change. It's eerily quiet. Kimoko, do you see anything? I call her over the comms. Weird. Normally they'd come out by now. Something isn't right. She looks around her. You're right. This doesn't feel like we're the ones setting a trap. Rather, we're the ones being lured into a trap. That's exactly it. Maybe you should try enticing them with a different dress.
I like the idea that they are sitting out there in the open, just like screaming at the top of their lungs.
Do you see any tentacle monsters over?
Wait, do you see Pasta Noir?
Oh yeah.
Can we take a moment to theory craft what kind of a restaurant Pasta Noir is?
I think it's like a library, but a bookstore, because those are the same.
I think it's a old detective movie themed pasta shop, where they give you pasta and then they have the waiters come over and do good bad waiter.
Bad
cop.
It's good waiter, bad waiter. Like the first guy comes over, he's like, "Hey, I heard you ordered the mastacholi," and the other guy walks over and like, "Bullshit! You ordered that shit!"
He slams it on your table.
And you're like, "Wait, what?" And the guy's like, he's like, No, it's okay, man. Mastacholi here is good. Fuck your mastacholi!
All right.
Okay.
Back to the plot.
I'm not going to do something like that here. No one's watching. Fine. If you know what dress she would put on, it would be that one. Done. You're really getting better with that ability of yours. Please be quiet. It's always such a nervous wait when we do this, but the fact that none of them appeared makes me even more nervous. The last thing I need is for my partner to be molested by one of those space squids, even though it's her job. If you're not feeling safe, retreat back to cover and work out another plan. She begins to slowly back off, away from the open street, bit by tip. Fuck!
It's getting to you. The game's corrupting you.
Bit by bit, the tension in the air begins to build. You could slice it with a knife. I hear the sounds of something.
1,000-degree knife?
I hear the sounds of something squishing with a pop out of something. Damn! It's an entangler! Ah! Kimoko's voice comes over the comms. Kamiko! I rush out to see what's going on. What?
It's entangler. Wait, hang on. Spelling, grammar error. Whoop, whoop. It said it's entangler.
You ruined my clothes! Ruined is a word that I'd use to describe it. In fact, it might just be bad for her health. Those real... Shit, how do I change it?
I like the way you changed that.
Those really are some cute shoes she's wearing.
No, wait, you have to change it so it's not anything at all. It'd just be like, I'm really sorry about how ruined her dress is. I'll never be able to wear it again.
I don't love the way the torn material exposes her chest more. Yeah.
That's not okay.
Yes, this is.
I have traditional values.
Yes, this is completely exposing her.
My name is Ted Cruz.
Still, though, it was an entangler that did it. That ruins it. A deep frown forms on her face as I see something begin to materialize in her hand. It's her gun. She begins opening fire.
She's been holding it this whole time.
She begins opening fire on the entangler. It quickly dissolves underneath the barrage of white-hot projectiles.
Wait.
What?
Is there supposed to be a squid monster here? This game is so fucking
Can we go
bad.
back to the phrasing white-hot projectiles? Hold the are they firing fucking semen at these squids?
Why do you think the space squids, who probably don't have male and female gender because that developed over a long time on Earth, why do you think they're attacking women?
Oh, God.
Because human male sperm destroys them. That's why.
I jump in and watch her back. There's more of them coming this way. Got it. Together, the two of us stand back to back, firing as more and more entanglers begin to emerge from the shadows. Whoever shoots more of them is to shout lunch tomorrow. What? Okay. As if I'm going to lose to you. Kimoko may seem sweet and innocent enough, Once she gets her blood up, she's a devil in a shootout. We don't stop. We keep moving and shooting. Excuse me. Damn squids are everywhere! How could there be so many of them appearing at once? I guess it doesn't really matter right now. The important thing is to dispose of all these damn creatures. I've gotten about 7 of them so far. Really? I'm on 10. You're such a liar. I just shrug. We can do counting after we're done here, but I thought they dissolved, so how are you supposed to... Anyway, I don't know where these entanglers come from, nor why they only target girls, but the last thing I want is those nasty things touching any women on my world. So I will hunt every single one of them to the... Why does this sound like Death Note, but with fucking squid monsters instead of prisoners?
On every last one of those tentacle rapists.
I will write their names down in my Death Note. Bit by bit, the numbers...
I won't stop until the world is completely free of filth and scum that are the tentacle monsters.
Bit by bit, their numbers begin to dwindle. Even though they're repulsive creatures that we can't see, I know they aren't stupid. They're probably hiding away after seeing their comrades fall in such large numbers. I turned to look at Kimiko for a moment.
Are they just slaughtering these things?
I like the way you fire your gun, by the way!
Wait, hang on. Are we expected to believe that these alien monsters don't have some sort of, like, weapon to use other than their tentacles that mysteriously vaporize clothing?
If they can vaporize clothing, you think they'd be able to take on, like, 2 people with a gun?
Let's look at, like, the leggings she's wearing, right? You see the holes that are in that on the leg she's holding up? How does that happen from tentacle?
No, it's a stylistic choice, Jack.
Well, obviously not. It looks like shit.
No, that's the type of clothing she wears. Those are just her socks, Jack.
Oh, of course. She's got a Gucci designer agent kimono or whatever the fuck they call this shit.
Okay, back to the important plot. I like the way you fire your gun, by the way. Why do you have to say something like that now? She gets a little flustered.
Wait. I forgot you're changing things, so I have to pay attention to the text.
So I can win our bet. Akira, you're going to get a formal complaint. Sure I will.
This guy would be fired so fucking fast.
We've cleaned up the incursion for the most part. Kimiko's already repaired her clothes. Okay, so I guess they just have magical, like, repairing clothes or something? Or she just, like, had a stitch kit. She just started stitching it all back up. Okay. So it looks like it was a tie. Humph! Oh, well.
Oh, man. We're gonna have to both shout for lunch tomorrow.
The important thing is we got rid of them and everyone is safe. So since it's a tie, why don't we go half and half? Yeah, sure, why not? You've got a deal. Let's just pay for our own lunches like normal people.
Oh, no, Zach, they're shouting for lunch, remember. This is the typo. They said pay, they meant shout. They meant shout. It's a Japanese thing. The shout is actually their word for exchange money for goods and services. It doesn't have a literal translation like pay, so you have to use shout. Otherwise, you're not
Japanese enough.
Yeah, you're not. Well, you can't disrespect the artist's intention because clearly this artist.
This is a very culture-filled game.
This is like art house shit. Like you'd see this game at like a fucking film festival.
Yes, you'd find a game at the film festival. Yeah, Jack.
Some film festivals actually do have games. I know there's one in Calgary that does.
Yeah, it's not a real one.
That's Canada.
Talk to me when they have one at TIFF. You don't even know what that stands for.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, but what does it stand for?
I don't remember.
Okay, what do you think the T stands for?
Do you want to know what TIF stands for?
Yes, you Google.
It's tax increment financing.
There's 2 F's.
Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. TIFF is short for Tiffany. Okay, thanks. Toronto International Film Festival. No, I have definitely heard of that though. I just didn't know what it was.
That's what's going on right now, actually. Anyway, great. Where do you want to eat? We'll work that out later. We still have to go through that interview, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh well, after then. You know, it's always really interesting to see that ability of yours. She's able to form solid objects from nothing. But
Like
not dildos!
She can make clothing from nothing, but then when she's fighting aliens and she's wearing fucking nothing, she's not going to take the time to do that. She can materialize a gun, but she can't fix her clothing.
It's also rather convenient when she has to repair certain things, like clothes. Actually, no. It's really convenient. Now I can't see her panties. I guess it's what...
You only have to change one thing, and then the rest of it works.
I guess that's why the agency picked me. They do tend to go for people with unusual powers, but there's people like...
it was also because when I was in the interview, I said that I was willing to be molested by tentacle monsters from another universe. Didn't think it would actually come up on the job, but...
It just happened. That was like her one specialty. Like, I am willing to get molested by tentacles. And they're like, boom, you're hired. And she's like, wow, I didn't think that was going to work.
She's like, I can materialize anything out of thin air. And they're like, oh, what are you going to use it for? Oh, guns and, like, clothes. Wow, this lady's stupid. Why doesn't she make, like... Use it to, like, generate money. Or energy. She could be a master thief. She could, like, pick up a key, materialize another one, and just, like, break into whatever.
I could just
and if she can alter like stuff at like an atomic level, then she could literally copy like key cards or fucking shit like that.
Or the nuke that nuked Hiroshima.
She could technically do that. She could just make a
fuck those aliens, kaboom!
She could just make a bunch of solar panels and just have infinite energy.
Or she could just stop. She
could make a sun.
She could stop like world hunger, but no, she's just gonna take those aliens out. Okay. But there's people like
gets her energy from eating at pasta noir.
Okay. But there's people like you too, Akira. Even though you have lots of personality flaws, that doesn't mean you need a special power. Hey, it's not like I have an inferiority complex or anything, so you don't need to butter me up. She shakes her head. I really mean it. You're kind of a pain when it comes to day-to-day stuff. But there's no one better around when you need someone to watch your back. Aw, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks, I guess. You're welcome. Anyways, so what do you want for lunch? Can we go to that place which serves that spicy barbecue ribs? Your love for gigantic stacks of ribs is going to be your undoing, Kamiko. After all...
I find your lack of spicy barbecue ribs disturbing.
After all, you might become overweight. That was not a change. I don't know why. Her face says pale. Her face turns pale when I say that.
This guy is so misogynist.
Fat? Don't tease me about that, Akira. Hey, I was only joking. You had better have been. Anyways, we should head back now.
This woman literally has no stomach. She's wearing like a corset. Like she's like a Victorian era noblewoman who is like literally crushing herself in order to have an hourglass figure.
In the middle of battle too.
Fuck.
Since we had to wait for nightfall, your interview will be tomorrow. Yeah, no problem. You'll put in a good word for me, right? We will see.
No.
Now you're starting to make me nervous. Well, someone has to keep you on your toes, Akira. After all, we wouldn't want you to go back to how you were before.
Who's the poor bastard who's watching this?
I don't know.
I feel sorry for whoever.
Leave a comment in chat, or don't. No. Don't identify yourself.
Yeah, please don't. You don't want to have a permanent record. And if you do comment, I will write it down, and I will find you. I will dox. No, I'm not going to
kill you.
That's a crime.
Do you even remember if you ever turned up on time to work before we partnered up? I probably didn't, actually. The two of us quietly talked as we walked out of the busy district.
I probably didn't.
Well then, Kimoko's report have been rather consistent, and the results cannot be denied. Increased productivity. I got an achievement for completing the first mission. Best player in the game, bitches! Woo!
Can you? Does it autoplay or are you clicking to?
I'm clicking.
Okay. So just a little test here.
Yeah.
Do like a little jitter click and see how fast you can make it go.
No. This is important.
Just for like 5 seconds. We don't need to see like this specific part.
Yeah.
I just want to see how fast you can make it go.
It works pretty quickly.
Okay. You should do a speed run of this game.
Kimiko's reports have been rather consistent, and the results cannot be denied. Increased productivity, showing up to work on time, no side adventures, to use terminology that you used to share with us all the time. The board member nods to himself. I think that this arrangement has proven to be a good influence on you. However, I would like to remind you we cannot afford to have any loose cannons in this agency. If Kimiko reports even the slightest thing off about any sort of sexual or inappropriate relationships, then you know what will happen. Yeah, I'm well aware. Total mind scrubbing and reassignment to mundane office job where they can keep an eye on me. Not the
or they'll promote him to the top position in the agency because you know he's going to do that and you know he's not going to be fired.
Not the nicest thing that could happen to someone for sure. Well then, Akira, meeting adjourned.
Fucking the slightest report of any fucking inappropriate relationship. And he's just like fucking the night before he was like, nice panties.
I cannot help but let out a sigh of relief as I leave the room. Not to say that I'm the sort of guy who wavers when faced with an adversary, but damn! The board members in there can cut steel with their glares alone. Kimiko appears again. It went well, I take it. Well enough, I guess.
But damn, I'm a man-child who doesn't understand what the appropriate way to interact with women is.
There won't be any mind scrubbing in the near future. That's good then. It would really be a waste to mind scrub you. I think so too. I was trying to be nice to you, and you used it to boost your ego. Hey, being nice isn't going to fry the space squids when they come wiggling out of... Come to think of it, has anyone worked out where those things come from yet? They say another dimension. Well, that much is apparent. What kind of dimension exactly? And they don't look that smart. I just shrug.
They come from the hentai dimension.
Everything is the hentai dimension if you believe, Jack.
Rule 34.
I guess it doesn't matter too much. The important thing is that I get to keep my mind in its current state. Working for an agency that covers up or disposes of anything deemed too abnormal for the public eye sure has its downsides. So how about that lunch? Sounds good to me. The district looks a lot different during that. It looks the exact same. Kimiko is eagerly digging into a massive pile of ribs in front of her. These wait, you're eating ribs just in the middle of the street? These ribs are the best. I don't know why it's ribs that she orders every time.
Holy shit, they did no work for this game. They designed like 10 backgrounds and then like spent the rest of their time working on the character art.
Making ecchi, yeah.
And even then, all they did was move the arm positions and the facial expressions.
Oh, jeez.
And then they drew the sexy stuff, which I don't even think is. It's not very good.
If I take my eyes off her for a second, all that will remain of her ribs are a pile of bones. I ended up ordering something very simple. Come on, Akira. You need to eat more than just a plain bowl of rice in your diet. But I like plain rice. Just because you like something doesn't mean that you should only eat the thing that you like. God damn it! You know these are all sexual metaphors!
Wait. Hang on. No, stop. Wait. Just because you like something doesn't mean you should only eat that thing you like. How is that?
They're talking about vaginas.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Trust me, it's the wording.
No, this is. No. Shh. Go back to that. No, because if this is about vaginal sex, right? Then she's recommending that he try blowjobs.
Or maybe she's implying you should eat other things besides the vagina, like her butt.
Or like dick.
Maybe, you never know, man. He could be into that bi stuff.
This whole game is just going to lead up to, at the end, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm bisexual. I have a boyfriend."
And by the way, I'm gay. No. Okay. You can talk, Kimiko. I stare at that gigantic pile of bones on her plate. What? It's nothing. Don't worry. Anyways, you should really learn to broaden your horizons. It's a weird dynamic that we've settled into. While she's technically only my assistant, it's much more like a partnership than anything. She constantly pushes to improve my lifestyle. You have to eat better. You have to show up to work on... Stop looking at those girls that way.
Hang on. Why is he the assistant? Why is she the assistant?
Because
he's incompetent. Like, you don't get given an assistant if you show up to work late every day. You get fired. They don't give you a young female assistant if you've been accused of sexual harassment. They fire you.
He hasn't been accused yet.
I know this is Japan and they have different views on like misogyny. But still. You'll get fucking fired.
Oh jeez. Okay. But hey, it's nice to have someone who worries about you. Hey Akira, are you listening to me? Oh right, sorry. I got lost in my own thoughts there. Damn it, Akira! Why are you such an airhead? I didn't think my head was full of air.
That's a good candy.
Honestly, it's kind of cute when she starts calling me names. It's like she's trying hard to insult me, but falls flat. She just shrugs. Maybe I could hit you on the head and see if it rings hollow. I don't think that will be necessary. Perhaps it is.
We already know it will.
Say, want to stay a little longer? A little longer? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're on high alert, but we don't have to stay at headquarters necessarily. Why don't we spend a little longer on the town? A small smile forms on her face. I would love to, Akira.
What?
It's kind of weird, but somehow she's really grown on me. I guess all I could do is wait and see what happens from here. Suddenly, we begin to hear
a small smile forms on her face, while her mouth is literally a tiny round circle.
Suddenly, we begin to hear the sounds of people panicking. Akira! Don't worry, I'm on it. I quickly check my PDA. There appears to be an incursion happening right now. We'd better move right away. Whatever this thing is, it looks like a big one. Right. She nods at me. Oh, but first...
They could add some gameplay here.
No, fuck, I don't want to play...
No, it would literally just have to be like a shooting gallery.
Jack, I don't like to play video games in my video games.
Tentacle monsters on the thing and then have you shoot them, and that's it. It doesn't even need to be good. It could just be a distraction.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 37 minutes and have not had an ounce of anything other than left clicking.
Why don't they just put like Minesweeper in the corner?
Akira, what could be so important that we need to wait? I walked up to the front counter. I just want to pay for our meals first, but you said we were going to split it. Just let me do it this time. You can shout next time, okay? That's reasonable. We couldn't just leave without paying. I'm a law-abiding citizen, after all. With that out of the way, we hurry toward the source of the incursion.
You can shout next time.
Kimiko already has her gun out. Shoot first, ask questions later. Got it. A number of tiny black dots.
Do they mean spot? I've never heard of shouting someone's meal.
A number
split? Maybe fucking pay.
A number of tiny black holes dot across the sky. Bleh. Out of all of them comes
tiny black dots hold across the sky.
out of them come small dark creatures.
It's the portal to the hentai dimension.
The gremlins. I hate gremlins. All the more reason to start firing. Together, the two of us begin taking them down. But for everyone we shoot...
Oh, it's not just tentacle monsters.
Two more we seem to... I love how we have yet to see any monsters.
You know we won't. They didn't take the time to draw anything except sexy girls.
Damn, there's a lot more of them than I was expecting. Don't worry, we just need to shoot... We just need to shot more of them.
They're shouting them. They're gonna pay for their meals.
No, they're shotting them, Jack.
No, this is clearly a typo, Zach. It means we just need to shout more of them. So they're going to shout and pay for their meals.
Yeah, we really do.
And then they'll go away after they have eaten baby back ribs.
It seems like such an obvious solution. Just keep shooting them until they run out of numbers. But it doesn't seem to be working this time. Despite our perfect aim, we find ourselves pushed back. The gremlins soar and begin to swell with numbers. In fact, they're beginning to fill the streets to the brim. Damn it, I only have my gun on me. I don't have any equipment to deal with an incursion of this size at this moment. Kimiko looks like she's struggling to stand
up. If only had a hand grenade in the fucking city center. Do you think they're like magic guns that only agents can see? So it just like they're standing like making like finger guns in the sky.
They're like pew pew, and there's just like explosions of blood.
Holy shit!
This looks pretty. This is looking pretty bad. Actually, this is looking really bad. Akira? Yeah, I know. The two of us know for sure we aren't going to be able to hold this off by ourselves. We're going to need more firepower.
Well,
we might need to call for...
Good thing there's literally no threat, because there are no monsters. Like, look at the sky. There's nothing.
Yeah,
it's
it's
empty.
clear skies.
And she's just standing there with her arms at her side. There are no guns. Nothing is happening.
Oh,
They're role-playing right now. Like, and I don't mean like that in the innuendo way. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer or something.
We might need to call for back. I trail off as I hear something boom in the distance. The gremlin horde freezes as the sound echoes through the streets. What is that? Good question. Boom, boom, boom. Something powerful is coming this way. I didn't see any breach big enough for a large creature to emerge from. But whatever it is, it's coming closer to us. We're going to need a bigger gun.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
They literally just ripped that off from Jaws. Just leave it to me. As Kimoko begins to materialize.
I don't think that's necessarily from Jaws. We need a bigger gun isn't.
They said that. No, Jack,
exactly
haven't you seen the scene where they're like, the shark comes on, he's like, we're gonna need a bigger boat, and the guy walks over to him, puts his arm on the shoulder, and goes, "No, we're gonna need a bigger gun." You don't remember that? Have you not seen?
That's also like an action movie line, like a generic, like Arnold Schwarzenegger style thing. I can imagine that being.
We're going to need a bigger gun. Nice to meet you. As Kimoko
We're gonna need a bigger gun.
As Kimoko begins to materialize something bigger, however.
Hang on.
Yeah. A sudden explosion in front of us causes all of the gremlins to go flying. What the hell? A huge cloud of debris blocks my vision for a moment. It's then that someone else comes into view. Ah! A strange-looking woman is resting her foot on top of one of the gremlins. Her tattered jeans barely cover her very privates, giving me an unobstructed view. Unfortunately, give an unobstructed view of her pennies. Her legs push out against the places. One jean leg is torn. The other jean leg is completely gone. What's even more...
What the fuck?
What's even more striking is her jacket, which doesn't cover her chest very well. As she stands...
It's a shitty jacket.
She stands there taking deep breaths. I can't help...
She's got... Okay, let's take a moment to analyze it. Alright, she's got a Gucci belt.
Yes.
Right. She also... One of her cheeks is like has like a mass very, very low. You see, look at the way it like slopes around, right? And like trace that line upwards, and it ends in like the shallowest butt. It's like going inside.
Oh, I thought when you said cheek, I was looking at her face.
No. No. You should have known better. Characters don't have faces.
In anime, nobody cares about the face. Oh.
Well, obviously not. That's not what they spend time drawing, is it?
Yeah, you can clearly see the lines in her hair, and...
Yes, clearly look at all the detail on her face, such as nose, mouth, eyes, eyelashes,
eyebrows,
and blush.
Oh. Okay.
She also has shape for face.
I can't help but watch as her legs go up and down as she kicks the gremlin. Akira, what are you looking at?
Why do we get this POV from like the goblin?
A very fine pair. That's what I'm looking at. Stop it right now! Tomoko seems to be getting really mad at me. What? I'm not allowed to say what's on my mind? You were the one who asked me what I was looking at. You weren't actually supposed to answer it. Why is she so mad all of a sudden?
He's talking about her eyes, of course, right? We can both agree on that, yeah.
Look, yeah, like,
pair of
those
eyes.
are some really nice cayenne eyes.
Yeah, I haven't seen eyes like that in my life. If I saw those, I'd be like, damn.
Okay,
beautiful.
completely off topic, but in my English class, there's this one girl who has, like, 2 different colored eyes, and it, like, really weirds me out.
Heterochromia?
Yeah, and it, like, one's, like, yellow, one's, like, brown. So it's, like, really noticeable.
Yeah, it's a little weird, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but, like...
No, it's definitely cool. But, then you realize that, like, for some people, that's, like, a fetish.
Anything's a fetish,
like,
though.
Why? Why, though? It's so rare. You're never gonna find someone who, like, is, like, a person that's like you, who you can get along with, and they also happen to have...
Yeah, 2 different colored eyeballs, and you can lick their eyeballs. That's a thing.
What?
That's a thing, Jack. It's a thing.
Oh, no.
Licking eyeballs. It's a sexual thing.
I don't want to think about it.
Look, Google it. Like, you will... Okay, whatever. I just shrug it off.
What
You
was
that!
movie? Wait, you remember Tampopo?
Yeah?
I can imagine that being a scene in Tampopo where they just take, like, ice cream, like, shove it in each other's eyeballs.
Okay, what's funny about that Tampopo scene with the egg yolk is I had already seen that on YouTube.
Why?
It went viral a long time ago, and I saw it on Ray William Johnson.
Oh no.
So I had already seen that scene.
Oh fuck, that's... We never got to finish that movie.
We did not, no. I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's probably good.
The strange-looking girl turns to look at me. Who are you? I'm me! Hi, me, I'm Rack. Well, me, what's your name? Me! This is just going around in circles unless I ask her some proper questions. Do you know what these things are? Me! Oh, no, sorry, maybe! How did you stop them? I hit them until they stopped moving. You're saying that you did this with your bare hands? Yep! She must be one of those kind of people. I'm guessing her power is abnormal strength. Definitely not the kind of person I could take on right now. She doesn't look like an extra dimensional. So I think I better call headquarters and ask for more information. Well, just stay there for a moment. But before I can act, she disappears.
Sorry, does this take place in a universe where, like, half of people, like...
Wait, you cut out what?
Does this take place in a universe where, like, half are superheroes?
Yeah.
Because people just have, like, powers, and they use them to kill, like goblins.
Super strength, the ability to spawn things in, giant tits, they're all superpowers.
The ability to open the console and use the give command.
Hey, get back here! She moves too fast for me to catch up to her, however. Who was she? I don't know, but I'm going to have to tell headquarters about this right away. Someone like that just doesn't show up out of nowhere, so I'm going to need some answers.
She came from the tentacle universe, calling it now.
Okay, I think we'll call it good for here.
No, you don't get to call it good.
Bitch, it's my stream! I call it good! No, I'm gonna call it
No,
good.
actually, though, I don't want to have to do this. A bunch. Let's go for another 15 minutes. Is that okay?
Fine, 15 more minutes.
Okay.
Or until, like, one more section, I guess.
Okay.
So, Agent Akira, the board member looks at me. Before you proceed with your report of this afternoon's incident, I am afraid we have some exciting news for you. What might that be? We couldn't help but notice what a good dynamic you have with Kimoko. I guess it's a good dynamic, but why are they bringing it up? With the increased incursions lately, we don't want any agents working out in the field alone. So, we're going to be assigning a rookie to you. A rookie? I don't really understand why you would pick me for this assignment. It's for you to exercise responsibility. Okay, wait. Quick prediction. What do you think this rookie is going to look like?
Okay, hang on. I'm theory crafting here. We have no idea.
No
I'm
idea.
guessing, like, greenish blue eyes, like cayenne eyes.
Uh-huh.
That's just the kind of character I see them coming up with.
Yeah.
Wears very little clothing.
Yeah.
Has, like, a tiny, like, mini jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't wear a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Green hair.
Mm-hmm.
And completely torn to shred pants.
So
I don't know why. I don't know why it was so specific.
Are you just like imagining Shino from Sword Art Online 2?
I don't know what I'm imagining. Yeah,
you don't know what that is. That was a terrible reference.
Yeah, that just came just
went
straight to my mind. It's a premonition.
Now I was honestly thinking kind of like you take like bodybuilding Arnold Schwarzenegger and just slap like Obama's kind of head.
So you're making a joke. I was literally just naming the character traits of the person we just saw 40 seconds ago.
What does that character have to do with anything?
You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, continue.
Okay, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger with Obama's like head, but more with like really big eyes.
Oh, okay.
And holding a couple submachine guns probably.
Oh, of course.
And has wings and big tits. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, cool.
It's for you to exercise responsibility. Responsibility, right? They just want an extra pair of eyes on me at all times in case I do anything to slack off. But whatever, a rookie might not be so bad to have around. If they're a guy, then I can help. I can have someone to help me tease Kimono or Kamiko. Fuck. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
I'm sorry, what?
Wink. They're gonna rape her. Anyway, if. If it's a girl, well, I can tease both her and Kamiko. It should be fun either way. Well then, shall we introduce her? Her, hey? Now this should be fun. Someone walks in a briefing room at that point. Wait a minute. You? I was right! I was right!
You got two things right. I was 100%. I had a 100% accuracy rate. You got green hair and also large titties.
I didn't say green hair.
Yeah, you did.
I said big eyes and big tits.
Oh, big eyes. Sorry, close enough.
And submachine guns. Anyway.
She didn't have some submachine guns.
I wish she did. That'd be cool. The girl from yesterday's incident appeared. She'd be my wife if we did. For a moment... For a moment, I find myself at a loss for words. Oh, have you two met before? Well, yes. She was at the incursion this afternoon. She helped us deal with the gremlin horde. I do not believe she was authorized to be working out in the field yet.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that strange-looking girl looks just... That strange-looking girl just looks back at me. I'm getting drunk with word. I'm not even really sure what she's thinking.
What is word?
Masumi, this man is going to be your partner for a while. His name is Akira. Hey, Akira! She gives a quick bow in my direction. Let's do our best! Yeah, hi. I find myself at a little loss for words. Well, I suppose I better give you my report before I leave.
Ah, sorry. I should mute.
As I step out, Masumi follows me. Kamiko is waiting outside. Akira, how did it... She trails off as she sees Masumi. It's her again. What's she doing here? As it turns out, she's a rookie in the agency, and she's going to be training under me for a while. What? I can't do much about it. It came directly from the board. Masumi peeks out from behind me. Hey there! Hello. Kimiko's looks her up and down. Why are you dressed like that? I like this look, that's all.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Why are you dressed like that? That goes both ways, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright, so before we continue, quick vote.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to come to consensus. Number 1 or number 2? Left or right?
What are we voting on?
That's for you to decide. 1 or 2?
Am I picking what we're voting on?
Left is 1, right is 2.
1.
1? Okay, yeah. 1.
Yeah, she does have prettier eyes.
No, what? No, we were just picking a random number. It has nothing to do with what's going on here.
No, I was referring to my mother.
Oh yeah, same.
You were referring to my mother?
Yes.
Dude, that's kind of weird.
Beautiful eyes, very beautiful eyes.
It's not professional at all. So, we're professionals around here. Yeah, I don't see your point. Hey, no need to argue, you two. I try to act as a shield between both of them. Well, if we're going to be working together, my name is Kamiko and yours is? I'm Masumi. I promise I'll do my best. Right. I will do my best as well.
Fight.
Yeah.
Fight.
Oh.
Fight.
Kimiko pulls me over to whisper in my ear.
Is there gameplay now?
Why would there be gameplay in a video game? Don't you dare hit on her, Akira. I swear that I wasn't thinking of it. Sure you weren't. So do you want me to only hit on you then? That isn't what I meant either. I just shrugged. There's plenty of me to go around.
She didn't say no.
I had not let you corrupt this poor girl. What do you mean by corrupt? She tilts her head to the side, obviously confused. Just forget it. Anyway, patrol duty today. Let's go see what's out there. Somewhere else? The outer suburb of the cities. Our local patrol location today.
Bum bum bum. The outer suburbs.
Outer suburbs. Outer suburbs. Incursions are more likely to go unnoticed out here, so they often send out patrols to check for anomalies. So,
wow, wait, just like the suburbs, right? Everyone has the same house in the suburbs. Trust me, I lived there for 18 years.
How did you become an agent? I just hit things really hard and someone noticed. Right, I see. So you're with someone with a special power. That's right. She flexes, but I see no muscle mass at all. Life really isn't fair sometimes. No matter how many weights I lifted, I could never become that strong. Oh well, it doesn't matter, I guess. How long have you been in the
everyone
agency?
knows. Because everyone knows if a woman has strength, it's obviously from magical powers. Women can't be strong. Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
A few weeks? Right. Now I want to ask you a question. Whatever could it be? Are you single? What? Why are you asking that? I was just thinking you and the guy over there could be a couple. No, I'm his assistant. We aren't a couple. You got really serious when I asked that. Kimiko just waves her off. Don't you go prying into other people's personal lives. What about you? Do you have a boyfriend? Nope. I'm single. She pumps her hand into the air. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being single. Of course you would say that. What? You can't stop hitting on every woman you see until you decide that to correct that attitude, you will always be single. I thought girls like self-confidence. Self-confidence, yes. A complete lack of tact? No. It's okay. I don't have tact either. Kimiko just shakes her head. It feels like that my work... Wait, it feels... Is that like... Wait. I can't read words in order. It feels like that my work around here just doubled. I then see a dark spot in the sky. Hang on.
Wait, hang on. It feels like that?
What?
It feels like that?
What feels like what?
It feels like my work just got doubled. It feels like that. What does it feel like? What is that? That doesn't mean anything. That is a pronoun.
Okay.
It's referring to so it feels like that.
Everyone goes quiet. Oh, that's a breach! Masumi practically shouts that. Please be quiet. Masumi hears the urgency in my voice. She grows quiet. We don't want to alert anyone in this area. There's only so much we can do to make sure no one notices these things.
Yeah, we don't want to alert anyone after we just got into a gunfight at a fucking barbecue fucking stand.
We don't want to alert anyone that giant tentacle monsters are raping people. Sorry. Yes. It's okay, Ricky.
No one will notice in the day of cell phones and social media. Nobody can know.
I am not a weeb, Vex. Go away. Kimiko has already materialized her gun. Let's go check it out. Drawing closer to the breach, I can see it's just a minor incursion. It's an entangler! Damn it! Before I can even react, Masumi is already standing in front of it. With one palm, she swipes at it. And it is obliterated into a fine paste, causing a minor tremor.
Do you think we'll ever find out what they look like?
No!
Because that would take actual work from the creator of this game, right?
Yeah, why would we put effort into it?
I'm gonna make a bet with you. You see that UI at the bottom, back, history, auto, save, refs? I'm willing to bet that UI is going to be exactly the same or very close to the same for every game in this bundle.
You really think I'm gonna play every game in this bundle?
Well, we have to do at least 2, right?
Just to prove your point?
Yes. You can give me 0 cents if I win the bet.
Sure. Now you get my ad profit. You get
No,
my ad profit if I upload anything with this video.
No, you can shout me lunch sometime.
Sure, man. Come over. I'll get you a box of mac and cheese.
No, you're gonna shout me lunch, not buy me lunch. Don't be ridiculous.
No, I didn't say I was
That's
going
not
to
what I
buy. I was
said.
just going to give you a box of mac and cheese.
No, you can't give it to me. You have to shout at me.
Fuck, I'll be like, here's your fucking mac and cheese. Whip it across the room at you.
That's not what it means. That's not what they did in the game. They said, hey, I'll shout you lunch, right? Or you can shout me lunch.
Okay,
next.
Japanese Jesus, shut the fuck up. Let's move.
That doesn't mean anything. That's just like bad writing. That's just a typo.
There, it's done.
Someone did their job wrong. Horribly wrong.
No. Kimoko's voice sounds like she's scolding a child. That's not how you deal with it. But it's gone, right? Yes. But now you just caused an incident where a lot of people which might cause a lot of people to start looking around here. Sure enough, I can hear the sounds of people approaching. Whatever remains at the end.
Wait. So shooting it is better?
Yeah. It's a silent shooting.
So, wait, don't they only come out at night too?
Yeah. They do.
It's day.
Not if you add filters, then it becomes night.
Oh yeah, of course. My bad. Yeah, this is with their magical night vision.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes it look like day.
Yes.
It also makes it day.
And the last attack was also during the day.
Man, we had...
Well,
so,
Jack, haven't you heard with the...
Hang on.
Yeah.
Now that it's just us watching this at the present moment, there were 5 viewers at one
Yeah,
point.
I saw that, yeah.
Who in their right mind would click on this?
I'm guessing it was friends from my one Discord. They probably saw I was streaming and just clicked on to see what it was. And went...
Because, like, 3 people randomly clicked on... Probably some of your friends, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
But at least one of those people was just somebody who was like, oh, I'm going to look at random Twitch people today. And chose you playing Sakura Agent.
And it was named I Swear I'm Not a Pervert. Okay, whatever remains of the Entangler evaporates into the air. Hey, what's going on? The 3 of us managed to sneak off away from that scene.
There is no threat if they evaporate.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to figure anything out.
You could just say, what? There's nothing there. What are you talking about? And then the people who saw it all think that they have some sort of mental disease.
Leaves the scene. You guys probably just have schizophrenia. Nice talking to you.
Maybe go check that. Get that checked out.
Flashes him with the MIB thing.
Yeah, and the guy who's working as a psychologist works for the agency. That's how they should explain it in Men in Black. People who they don't flash with the mind wipe thing. They they go to see like a psychologist. And then all psychologists in the city work for the Men in Black.
Oh, jeez.
Who did they have working for Men in Black in the 3rd movie? It was like Walt Whitman, right?
I don't know.
Am I thinking of the wrong person? Who did the Campbell soup painting?
I honestly don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that.
It's not Walt Whitman.
And I don't know anything about Campbell's soup.
Andy Warhol.
Yes.
Andy Warhol. He's a famous painter because he did like repetitive paintings of Campbell's soup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So in Men in Black 3, he works for the Men in Black. And the whole thing is Andy Warhol is not a real person. He's someone disguised as an artist. It's not like the normal Men in Black thing where it's like an alien. It's a human with a wig.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Kamiko seems really unamused. Are you lacking common sense or something? I didn't mean to cause everyone trouble. You may not have, but that doesn't excuse your actions. They say that the road to ruin is paved with good intentions. She's a rookie, Kimoko. There's no need to be so harsh with her. Akira, we can't just ignore what happened back there. She can't
What
just keep
happened?
swinging her fist carelessly around like that, evaporating things.
We-
What if
you
she
guys-
hits a civilian and evaporates them?
We pulled guns in a crowded storefront.
Oh. Masumi seems fairly dejected by the whole affair.
Shit.
Aw, I just wanted to show you how cool I am. That's what you're worried about? Kimoko was shaking her head with disapproval. Look, we managed to get away with it this time, so it's okay. It's not something like I really want to point out, but Kimoko is being fairly harsh on her. But why would she do that? Let's just get back to headquarters for now. We can report all of this to the board and they decide what to do from here. Okay.
Hang on, let me find out how long the game is.
Yeah.
Very short, 2 hours.
Oh. Well, we'll have to finish it in part 2.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We're going so slow, I think.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, because we're talking the whole time.
Look at all those save slots.
Ha.
A, Q, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, this is probably going to take us 3 or 4 hours, but whatever.
I like how you can't distinguish the saves because they have the same background.
Oh,
Fuck.